Have a role model, have a mentor. We all need mentors all the time. Listen to your mentors. Think about what you are going to do 5 years from now. If you are going to go to a job, what kind of resume you need. So work for that resume. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Ajit Boro. I'm a big fan of you. You
So,
do very, very important work. So I'm happy to meet with you today.
so
And my school life began from LP school. LP school at Gosaigao.
Gosaigaon,
Gosaigao, actually, Kodumburi.
Kadambari.
Kodumburi is a small village, and we had about maybe 50 students. We had only one teacher, but there was no chair, there was nothing. We would sit around, and there was only
Yes,
one
yes.
a blackboard.
Blackboard.
Yes, and we will just wait for our turn to do
You
math.
used to you used to carry mat bosta.
Yes, posta.
Yeah.
Posta lang naman.
Bekalan
Yeah,
mo.
posta lang naman. Isirain niyo. I had my brother, my sister, and my younger brother. We will all three of us will go to the school at
So
the
could
same
you
time.
please remember that year?
Yeah, I think it would be like in 1964, 65.
So your college life
My college life is that actually began at Kokrajhar College.
subjects.
Subjects is botany, zoology, and English and Assamese.
The university.
University in Shillong, actually. I did college in San Antonio's College in 81 and 82, and part of 83 and 80. That was my BSc. That was zoology honors.
Zoology honors.
Zoology honors. Then I went to Nehu Shillong, masters in biochemistry. It was a
Okay.
competitive exam. Yes, there were like interviews, 3 phases of interviews just to get into biochemistry department. So I was one of the luckiest one. I was from Boro and I was from Kokrajhar, from Assam. It was a very difficult process, but I got lucky. I got into biochemistry department in Nehu. So it was an exciting time for biochemistry. So I learned many new things that I had never heard at the time. So I graduated with MSc in biochemistry in 1985. And I thought, what should I do? I was not so sure about my life, my work. What will I do? So I went for interviews in Delhi, in Bangalore. I can tell you that I interviewed in Delhi and DRDO, and there were many questions that were not even relevant about jobs or about my background. They were only interested about, आपको हिंदी आती है? That was first question, and another question was, what's happening in Assam? आप लोग असम में करते क्या हो? You know, that was in 1985.
There was a rumor
Very
about some rumor.
Yes, there was so much of trouble going on in Assam, ban after ban, Assam agitations, also in Shillong. It was very a troubled time. Anyway, I think it was a very trying time for all students, including myself.
So what
So,
was your aim in life during student life?
so student life was unclear until I halfway through my PhD. So when I started doing research in '85, actually got back to Nehu to do my PhD, and I came across young professors who actually returned from US, from UK, from Germany, who did their studies in foreign countries. So they came back and they were a source of inspiration. So they were like great mentors, advisors, role models, and it was like I never heard about them before. So going abroad was something very new. Yes, it was inspiring actually to see them that you can go abroad after your PhD. You can become a scientist. I thought, wow, scientist is a great thing. Why not? Yeah, I can. I could become. I could be one of the first Boro people go outside, right? So that's how I worked towards my PhD. There were a lot of curfews going on during 1985, 86, 87, and I think I worked hard as well because I needed publications. So I had publications. At the end of 1988, I applied for postdoc positions in foreign countries in Germany, in France, UK, and US. Then people said, hey, don't go to European countries. You should go to US. US is the best place. That time it was very exciting about the human genome sequencing. So I was very interested about learning about human genome sequencing. That's how I landed up in the US in 1989. Yes. So that's my journey, how I transitioned from PhD in Nehu Shillong, then I got in US in Philadelphia.
So during your student life, how much time did you spend for studies, and when do you get up and when do you go to bed?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Very important question. Actually, time management is so important for all of us. Yes, I think there is a, uh, I think all of us we have to find out when is the best time. Best time is actually in the morning when your stress hormone level is low. But that is the time when you can focus. If you can get up early in the morning about 4 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the best time for you to study. That's when if you want to memorize something, you should wake up early in the morning, do your most critical things that you need to work on. If you have a meeting, you need to focus on few things, you want to do it again and again in the morning, and it sticks to your brain. So I had this habit of working in the morning, and I will go to bed around 10, 11 o'clock. Then I will get up again about 4, 5. That was very important for me because I had to go to the lab, research lab, uh, early, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So when you start doing research, you want to spend as much time as possible and get most out of that research lab, because you are not competing with your friend, but you are also competing with people from China, from other Middle East, all other countries. If you are going to go outside, right? So that was actually non-stop because I was also young, and when you are young, you are very energetic. Actually, you can do so many things at the same time. I was multitasking. I was also a student leader, so you can imagine. So thank you for that question.
Okay.
My favorite food is still rice and dal. Rice and dal and some sabzi. Uh, आलु बाथोनखौ आं दाबो मोजां मोनो. आलु बाथोनाव माने एसे संख्रि होयो, बेनिफ्राय फानलु होयो, बेनिफ्राय दुन्दिया होयो, थाव होयो एसे, olive oil. Olive oil is very good. So I mash it up, mix it up. That is alu batan. Then rice. That's only for lunch actually now. Things have changed for me. Yeah, I mostly eat very light food. I do eat fish. I love fish. जों बेनि मानसि थ' आसामनि मानसिफ्रा फिश ना जायो. नाखौ आं बिराद मोजां मोनो. बे न'आव फैयोबा दाबो ना ओंख्रि सङो. नारजि, अनला बेफोरखौ आं जायो. साम' लादाय. साम' लादाय. These are all my favorite food. And of course, back there, we also eat pasta, sometimes burgers. If these are fast food, American food. So there are many favorite foods, but in the end, I really like sushi. Sushi is Japanese food. Yes, and I also like Mediterranean food. They are very rich in no spice. They have very little oil, and are very balanced food.
Actually, I think like the food without spice.
Without spice, with no salt. No salt. Yes. So, and I eat fish like salmon. Salmon is you can sometimes eat raw actually, like in sushi. Yeah. So that's things have changed, but I still love rice and dal. Those are my default food.
So your favorite book and author?
My favorite book and author is, there are many books actually I read. I would say that Ernest Hemingway is one of the authors that I read. Um, Kill two birds with one stone.
Okay.
That's still my favorite book.
Name itself is inspiring.
It's very inspiring. You want to do many things with one stone, not only kill two birds, right?
Yeah.
You want to do many things with one stone. So you have to do multitasking. That's what it is. Yes, yes.
Do you like sports?
I do like sports. I like badminton so much. I like also carom board. People like here. I'm not much into American sports because
sports hero, sir.
My sports hero is still, I think, Pele, Maradona of football in the soccer players. Now his name is Messi.
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 Yeah.
Messi.
Your favorite Boro leader?
Favorite Boro leader will be my mentor or my previous friend, Upenda, Upenbromo. Yeah, actually, I had known Upenda very well, so he is my favorite leader.
Indian film hero.
Oh, of course, it's very easy. Amitabh Bachchan, who doesn't like? He recently got an award from like Saudi Arabia or some one of the Gulf countries. Yes, everybody likes Amitabh Bachchan.
Sir, is there any irregularity on the part of the students and on the part of the teachers in America?
Yeah, I think these are phenomena that you see not only in America but also many other countries. But it's a lot less because you are paying for your education in America. So most of the people they want to get uh, what they are spending that money for. So they will really want that if you are paying for something, you want to get that education. So I think the absenteeism is very little in America because they are accountable. And if you are absent, your transcript will have, record that you did not come to school. So there will be no excuse for that. So also in academia, depends on your productivity. If you are not productive, you will most likely won't be in that profession for very long.
So your profession, please.
My profession is I'm a academic person. I actually do research. I train students and PhD students, MD, PhD students. I also hire um, people from India, from Assam, from Meghalaya, uh, from Manipur, from West Bengal,
From all over the
over the
world.
world. Chinese, Japanese, Middle East. I recruit all the time.
Name of the universities.
Name
Where,
of
where you are working?
I work in University of Illinois at Chicago, and it's a state university. It's like 3 times larger than Delhi University. So we are
Three
one of
times larger.
yes,
Oh,
yes. It has about $700 million to $1 billion operating budget. So it's a huge university.
so
So
message for the students.
student for a message is that have a role model, have a role model, have have a mentor. We all need mentors all the time. Listen to your mentors. Think about what you are going to do 5 years from now. If you are going to go to a job, what kind of resume you need. So work for that resume. Think about what kind of skills you will need, what kind of analytical skills, problem solving skills, and communication. And communication is so important. Communication such as writing as well as how you talk, interact with other people. So those are very important. All of us, we have to work hard. We have to do our part.